to celebrate the completion of the Quran, whenever it's more confusion, an opportunity for the gain complete. But it's the same reason why we have these gatherings, that especially the ones who are doing Hifz get motivated, and the person who's finishing becomes not only for himself a source of guidance, but the people who are in front of him, he becomes a source of guidance for them. And for everyone who finishes, for every single student who finishes, it comes from the heart. Because I know, and all the teachers over here know, and all the evening teachers know, how important it is and how much effort it takes to achieve what he has achieved today. It takes years and years of dedication, it takes scheduling, it takes a lot of time. And not only his commitment, but his parents and everyone else have to be involved. And the ones who are in front of me, the students, would tell you that many times what happens is that one person is becoming Hafiz in the family, but everyone in the family has to change schedules. There are many parties that we have to cancel on the weekend just because of a person who's doing his attention doesn't go away, his motivation doesn't go away. Many trips we have to cancel because one person is doing Hifz in the family. Why? Because this is how important this is. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives importance to the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives importance to the people of the Quran. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, especially on the day of judgment, which should be our intent, that when we are reciting the Quran, when we are reading the Quran, when we are completing the Quran, when we are leading Taraweeh, when we are performing in front of people, our main goal becomes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our main goal becomes the pleasure of Allah and to gain everything that Allah has promised on the day of judgment. And when that becomes our goal, I'm telling you, every single student, as long as he is Muslim, he is able to achieve this. If he's ready to put the effort, if he's ready to schedule himself, and if his intention is good. If his intention is good. Many times we see struggles in Hifz. Why? Because the intentions become corrupt. The intentions become corrupt. You don't need motivation when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is your motivation. You don't need any other motivation. And this is why it takes complete effort and a lot of understanding that when a person puts himself in this position and he's completing his Hifz, he should be respected and he should be given a gathering like this. So I am going to give it to Hafiz Abdur-Rehman. He will finish, and then Hafiz Shoaib Sahab will do the dua. Hafiz Shoaib Sahab, you will do the dua.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها النبي جاهد الكفار والمنافقين واغلظ عليهم ومأواهم جهنم وبئس المصير ضرب الله مثلا للذين كفروا امرأة نوح وامرأة لوط كانتا تحت عبدين من عبادنا صالحين فخانتاهما فلم يغني عنهما من الله شيئا وقيل دخل النار مع الداخلين. وضرب الله مثلا للذين آمنوا امرأة فرعون إذ قالت رب ابن لي عندك بيتا في الجنة ونجني من فرعون وعمله ونجني من القوم الظالمين. ومريم ابنة عمران التي أحسنت فرجها فنفخنا فيه من روحنا وصدقت بكلمات ربها وكتبه وكانت من القانتين. صدق الله العظيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون. صدق الله العظيم.
Alhamdulillah, that brings us to continuing the Quran. Abdur-Rahman did of his in the evening program, and Hafiz is the one who has motivated him, has taught him the most, and has been behind him for him to achieve this goal. So it is fitting to the occasion, and it is the haqq of the teacher that he does the dua and he, finishes the gathering with the dua, inshallah.
وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم أئنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك. اللهم آنس وحشتنا في قبورنا. اللهم ارحمنا بالقرآن العظيم واجعله لنا إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة. اللهم ذكرنا منه ما نسينا وعلمنا منه ما جهلنا وارزقنا تلاوته آناء الليل وآناء النهار واجعله لنا حجة يا رب العالمين يا رب العالمين يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وقنا عذاب القبر وقنا عذاب الحشر وقنا عذاب السكرات وقنا عذاب الميزان وأدخلنا الجنة مع الأبرار يا عزيز يا غفار يا رب العالمين. اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين اللهم أهلك الكفرة والمبتدعة والمشركين اللهم اغفر لجميع المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك سميع قريب مجيب الدعوات اللهم يا قاضي الحاجات اللهم يا كافي المهمات اللهم يا حل المشكلات اللهم يا شافع الأمراض اللهم يا منزل البركات اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه اللهم ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين فانصرنا على القوم المنافقين فانصرنا على القوم الحاسدين فانصرنا على القوم الظالمين اللهم رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا اللهم رب زدني علما وارزقني فهما اللهم رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين يا رب صل وسلم على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
This message that I give after the dua applies to every single hafiz, non-hafiz, and everyone that is in the process of memorizing the Quran, that this is probably the first stage, if you can call it that. The actual stages begin now, and the responsibility that is put upon the shoulders of keeping the Quran within the heart, within the mind, and within a person's intelligence. It is very important that a person, he revises his door again and again and completes his revisions as many times as possible. As many times, there is no number. A person has done this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives a student an ability to do this, and then it's a responsibility upon his shoulder to keep revising. There is no number. He should keep on going until his schedules allow him to enroll in evening, to enroll in any program, summer, whatever, to keep doing revisions until, his schedules only allow him to be at home, and his work schedule only allows him to have this little bit of time where he can only revise by himself. And that's the only time he should leave it. Other than that, if he has enough time to enroll in a class, he should be enrolled in a class. And that is the result. When people follow instructions of the teacher, we've seen what happens today. Today was one of the greatest examples of people who follow instructions of the teachers. We had about 10 of our Hufaz ready to lead Taraweeh today, mock Taraweeh. We have got them to start practicing, and I think about 5 of them got it done before the time of the makruh time starts. So this is what happens when a student follows instructions of the teacher and he revises his Quran and he takes the stage that happens now till the stage that he will meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more seriously than anything else. The stage that happens now, this stage, till the day he meets Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more seriously than anything else. And this is when he wants to be presented as a hafiz in front of Allah. He wants to be presented as a hafiz in front of the ummah, and he wants to represent the ummah of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And that is why this is the serious stage. This is the stage where a student, he becomes serious and he makes sure that the gift that Allah has given him, it doesn't leave his heart ever. And he does whatever possible in his own capacity and his own capability, doesn't leave his heart. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me the tawfiq and everyone else who have attended this gathering. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give all of us the understanding. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us love the task Allah has picked us for till the day of judgment. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us involved in this, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept the efforts of the parents and the efforts of the whole family. They have done so much for the child, for the madrasa, for everyone. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, accept the presence of the guests that are here. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase their blessings. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase barakah in their time. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala write this for every single Muslim, inshallah. For every single child, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them the opportunity that they enroll themselves in Quran and they excel in Quran, inshallah. Wa da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil